Hi, and welcome to the Theme Park Trader Podcast with your hosts, Ryan and Dan.
Hello.
This week we are continuing our Disney's Animal Kingdom poll reviews on Google, and yes, I am still half cut on booze. So,
Still no pizza.
still no pizza.
I'm working on it.
Dan's ordering pizza. I'm going to get a kebab soon. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the podcast.
Each of us has a dream, a heart's desire. It calls to us. And when we're brave enough to listen and bold enough to pursue, that dream will lead us on a journey to discover who we're meant to be. All we have to do is look inside our hearts and unlock the magic.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
So yes, we are continuing with Disney's Animal Kingdom. It will be another slightly shorter episode this week, just because we're trying to put some filler in before for my trip. We've got a lot of podcasts to record. We're hungry. We're starving, in fact. Dan is ordering pizza from Domino's. Other pizza chains are available.
Are they, Ryan?
Pizza Hut's better, just saying. Pardon me.
Dunno. I've got to be in the mood for Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut sides are better.
What I like to do is go to bed on a Friday and just lather myself in Pizza Hut pizza and wake up the next morning and polish it off.
Okay. What, the pizza or the slathering?
Bit of both.
Okay, pizza is ordered.
Pizza's ordered. I'm literally, this is gonna be like half hour because I want a kebab.
Dirty boy.
And I live like 2 minutes from a kebab house.
And that's why he bought the flat.
He was like, so where's the closest kebab house?
Sold!
2 minutes away. Don't you want to know about crime? Absolutely not.
No.
Don't care. So yes, we are. I did say sit back, relax, and enjoy the podcast. So yes, we are on Animal Kingdom reviews. We're continuing on from last week, and should we start off with Hiral Shayan Patel? Sounds very Animal Kingdom-esque, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm just wondering if I ordered this correctly.
Oh, for God's sake! This is what I get. He can't even use a phone. Guess how much alcohol he's had, everyone? None.
I think it might be on its way. I think I forgot to change the time. But it'll be about half an hour, so we're fine.
Oh my God, you are terrible.
I am terrible. Last time I added pineapple when I didn't mean to.
Yeah, but that was during a Customer Is Always Weird recording where it doesn't matter what happens because we're completely unprofessional on that. This matters.
No, yeah, the pizzas, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Get cracking.
All right. Hiral Sharan Patel says, in case you don't know, by the way, this is an episode of Theme Park Trader where we find the poorest reviews for a theme park, restaurant, or hotel that a theme park has and read out the craziest things and poorest things that people say of it because it's funny.
The funny thing is, I don't think you said that intro in the last episode.
Deal with it.
Where this is part 2.
Deal with it. I've sobered up since then. Hiral Sharan Patel.
That's the third time you said that.
Says, when we reached the ticket booth, came to know that Safari was closed, which was a huge disappointment being that we had toddlers with us who were looking forward to the Safari, since we had hyped it up so much. Trying to be optimistic, because didn't want to return from the entrance, being that it was the first time at Disney World's Magic Kingdom. Oh, what?
Wow.
Oh,
Nice.
what?
Nice.
Just gone on the Jungle Cruise. As we entered, another exhibit was closed, so couldn't see the tigers. Took the girls to Dino Land and all the rides were closed but one ride. Can't believe we paid so much money for such a poor experience the first time we were at Disney World on a family vacation. Not magical at all.
I mean, I'm just going to say, because Dino Land, there's only
3 rides.
3 rides, is there? Okay, so
You've got
we
Primeval
know
World.
that's obviously closed at the moment.
I think it's testing, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Presumably dinosaur might have been open, it might have been down.
It goes down quite a bit.
Yeah,
yeah.
It?
And then the other one is just crap anyway.
Yeah. I mean, as kind of a know before you go sort of thing. Because unless they're down for maintenance, unless they're down just because of a technical issue, and they'll generally come back up at some point in the day. If they're down for maintenance, it'll be online.
Yeah.
That's kind of on you.
Yeah. No, exactly. April Montgomery says, this park closed early only for special guests. We had no idea. We did not get to take the kids to Splash Mountain. It was our last day. What a waste. I can't believe they expect you to pay more to stay for some Halloween special. Greedy.
This is the second person.
It's Animal Kingdom. We're literally reading out reviews of Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, this person's definitely talking about Magic Kingdom. The previous person definitely had some kind of nod to Magic Kingdom. Oh, they called it Magic Kingdom, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Know your parks, people.
Know your parks. And yeah, Animal Kingdom does not close early for Halloween.
I'm just glad that she's not a local guide.
Yeah, can you
so
imagine?
glad.
Can you imagine? Andrew Shwekiki.
Wow,
Shwekiki.
that is a mouthful, isn't it?
Shweki. Shwekiki.
It's like 30 minutes of Ryan trying to say that guy's surname.
Andrew Shwekiki.
Andrew S.
Andrew S says, I've been coming to Disney parks for 35 years. I'm 41. Good to know.
Okay.
And have never had an experience quite like today in Disney's Animal Kingdom. At least we know we're in the right park.
True, that's a good start, isn't it?
Good start.
Yep, now we know his age.
Yep.
Know his name.
Exactly. Rides broke down several times, and once you are through your fast passes, everything is so overly crowded the options you have are quite limited. I also noticed Disney's famed customer service doesn't seem to be what it once was. There was one situation that involved me and a couple of others. I witnessed that point to an eroding of company values. I have another day of park tickets, and I'm considering just keeping the family back at the hotel. No! You're not allowed to go to the theme park.
Do not leave the room, family. Stay here. It's not worth it.
But we had a good time at Animal Kingdom. No.
No.
You had to wait for too long.
There was a rather vague situation that I witnessed that I'm not going to go into detail for.
But you're not going back out.
Yeah.
We stayed back yesterday and had a much better time together. It sounds like you may have not gone on vacation. Before arriving at Disney, we spent 4 days staying at Universal Studios. The unlimited fast pass that comes with each premium hotel and getting back and forth from hotel to park is so much easier at Universal. If I didn't have so many fond memories about Disney from my childhood, I'd probably never return. Even with that, I might not, because my kids keep asking to return to Universal. Okay, so, I mean, Universal has two theme parks right next to each other, compared to Disney's, which are nowhere near each other.
And, like, all of their resort hotels are, like, within quite a small area compared to Disney's.
It's going to be interesting what happens when they open Epic Universe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
because that's not in the same place.
Yeah, it's not. And also, like, the two hotels where you get included express are two of the, like, probably the closest hotels.
Yes.
So whether he was staying at Hard Rock or whether they were staying at the Portofino, that's like Hard Rock is about a 10-minute walk, if that. Portofino is about a 20-minute walk. So, you unless there's obviously certain Disney hotels where you're really close.
Contemporary, Polynesian, Grand Floridian.
Yeah.
And if Epcot, you've got Boardwalk, Beach Club, Yacht Club. Swan Dolphin.
Exactly.
You could walk to the parks.
Yeah, you could walk. You could easily walk to some of those. So it really depends on what hotel you're staying in.
Yes.
And obviously Disney is such a vast area. You can't. It's difficult. It's difficult to complain about that, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, it is. L.A. Rankin says, this is my least favourite of the parks. I've been there twice. The first time, in January. I was underwhelmed with the animal exhibits and found better at the zoo in Tampa. And as far as the safari, way better at Lion Country in West Palm Beach. I went over the Dummer. I'm assuming he means summer.
Oh, okay.
D and the S are next to each other on the keyboard, I guess.
Yeah.
There are really no air-conditioned buildings except the Starbucks. We left at 3. It was just unfathomable to not have AC. At least the cool-down misters they have in Phoenix. I'll never go again.
Let's unpick that a little bit.
I don't feel like aircon. I mean, there's aircon in every building in Animal Kingdom, isn't there?
Yeah. I mean, there's literally like aircon in every building in America, surely. Pretty much. Like, I don't think you can criticize their AC. Obviously, in like queues and stuff like that, you're not necessarily going to get AC.
Yes, if you're outside for a portion of it, certainly.
Yeah. But they say better animal exhibits at a zoo. It's like chances are yes, because the zoo is just focused on animal exhibits, whereas this is a theme park with some animal exhibits.
Yes.
I don't really know why they have them really at Animal Kingdom.
No, I mean,
It feels a little bit out of place.
they're pushing the conservation, aren't they?
Yeah, but I still find it a little bit odd.
It does feel. I mean, Busch Gardens is even more weird.
Yeah.
Because you've literally got animals underneath a roller coaster with people screaming.
Yeah,
And it's a
which
bit
is-
intense. I think that Busch Gardens is bad for that. At least Animal Kingdom has them quite separate.
Yeah, they do it. They do it a bit better in Animal Kingdom, but at the same time, I still question the reasoning. It's like, is it a zoo? Is it a park? Decide.
Yeah.
Shouldn't really be both.
No, I agree. I do agree with that. David Jagaros says, "Oh Christ."
No, he doesn't say that.
Why people would think this is fun. Arrived when the park opened. Made decision to come here over Busch Gardens. Big mistake. All fast pass options were gone by 10:30 a.m. Only kiddie rides were still available. Ate some barbecue and bought $30 worth of bottled water and waited for Avatar Flight Ride. Wait line says 150 minutes. We commit to 3/4 of the way through announcement comes over that the ride is having capacity issues. Wait times may be longer. We wait almost 4 hours and actually don't abort. We ask to use the bathroom. They give us a lanyard and tell us to come back through the fast pass lane. They don't explain that you're supposed to cut by yourself in front of all the other customers. We leave and go to customer relations. Only one person physically working at the time. I nicely explain the predicament and she says there are refunds. She says there are refunds. No, sorry, nothing. We have a pass to return on another day. No thanks. What a waste of the day and a waste of $500. Save your time, money and patience and go to another park outside Disney. The CS rep said it was my choice to stay in line after a 3+ hour commitment. I mentioned FastPass not being available and she made me appear dumb by saying, "Oh, you didn't book in advance? I didn't know I could." This is your version of customer relations. I am more upset now than before I came here. This is the Disney experience. Great job, Walt. I mean, he knows that Walt Disney's been dead for like 50+ years, right?
Yeah, pretty sure they didn't have fast pass when the parks first opened. It's probably not something he.
Walt Disney's literally been dead for 52 years. 53 years, something like that. Because he died the year my parents were born, so 1966, I believe.
Oh, okay. I know it was obviously just before the opening of Disney World in 1971.
Yeah, 66, I believe he died.
That feels quite early. Like that feels.
Would you like me to prove it to you?
Yeah, I'm just because I thought it was. I thought it was quite close to when the parks opened, but I mean.
What is your death? 15th of December, 1966. Wow. Booyah, back in the net, in your face.
I mean, that's just further. That's a lot earlier than I thought. Because I thought it was I thought it was like a year before it opened, but.
Well, he announced everything that was going on at Disney World. Well, a lot of the stuff that was going on at Disney World beforehand.
Yeah.
Even Epcot, obviously, there's videos of him talking about the city and things before they bastardized it and turned it into the theme park. That's not swearing. Bastardized is a serious word that we should all embrace. And Epcot isn't as it is now is a fantastic theme park, and it's obviously my favourite park in Disney World. But it's not what Walt originally had in mind.
No.
And to be honest, I think his idea was a bit
out there.
It's a bit out there, and it feels a bit like segregation gone mad. Like who could realistically afford to live in that city? I mean, look at Celebration.
Yeah, the property prices are.
It's prim and proper, isn't it? And you stayed there, right?
Oh yeah, it's a lovely place.
It's lovely, but
it's expensive to stay.
And also the people living there are mental.
Actually, I was thinking every day we were staying in a hotel in Celebration, lovely hotel, lovely Celebration is lovely, and yeah, we would like walk into the car park, and at least twice we saw the same person on a bike, and she's just like, "It's a lovely day."
Right.
Just like, okay. I mean, it is a nice day, but okay.
It's like that movie with Jim Carrey. What is it called?
There's a movie that we were comparing it to, but I don't know if that's the same one.
I bet it is.
Oh dear.
What is it called?
It's yeah. This is It's really annoying.
You know when it gets stuck in your head? Everyone's shouting at us.
Stepford Wives.
The Truman Show.
Oh, I wasn't thinking this. I think we was thinking of the Stepford...
Stepford Wives, yeah.
Is that... It's a film where they move to this town and the wives are all like prim and proper and that sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah, we were comparing it to that.
It's like the Truman Show as well, where it's the same pattern every day.
Oh, okay.
Where they're just like, "Morning, Jim," and like, "Oh, morning, Bill. How's it going? Oh, it's going great. How are you? Oh, I'm having a great biffy time," and everyone's having a great time. Right. It's like, you know, the grand's just died, but Christ, they can't let on that that's happened because my God, they'll be moved out of town.
Yeah, it's very much like that, isn't it? It's a little bit odd, but it's a lovely place.
Yeah, I don't think a Brit. Can you imagine a Brit living there?
Not really.
Like, I noticed there, Ryan, that your lawn's looking a bit long. I'm like, piss off, mate.
I'm playing Xbox.
I've been at work all day. I'm not concerned about how long my lawn is.
And he's out there trimming it with his nail scissors.
Yeah. But it is very perfect, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is very perfect.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
And I'm not saying that's America as a whole. I'm not being rude against Americans, but I think Celebration is very like in its own bubble.
Yeah.
And I imagine that's what Walt's vision of Epcot was going to be.
Maybe.
Everyone was like, "Oh, morning, man. Are you having a great time? I'm having the best time. I'm in Epcot." Oh, Christ.
It feels like you might need a personality test to go to live in Celebration.
Yeah, it feels a bit like...
go through an interview process, maybe.
It feels like the Fallout games as well, where everyone's like... It's almost like you're stuck in the 1950s.
Yes. Yeah, it definitely feels like you're stuck in a different decade.
Yes. Yeah. They're all stuck in the 50s thinking that, you know, the husband goes out to work, the wife is at home cooking a delicious dinner.
Yeah.
In reality, everything is collapsing around us. Both man and woman are out at work, and they come home and go, "What we got for dinner? Christ, I didn't get anything out of the freezer."
I'm sure that's what it's like inside the houses.
I don't believe it.
But
I genuinely think it's like the Dick Van Dyke Show.
You mean the Beep Van Beep?
The Beep Van Beep Show, yeah. I genuinely believe it's like that in every house in Celebration. When a man comes home and she's cooked him a delicious meal, but somehow, you know, she slipped on some olive oil and the turkey's burnt, and there's a whole tap dancing part because, you know, why not?
Surely if it's all prim and proper, the turkey doesn't get burnt, Ryan.
Well, stuff happens,
and if
doesn't
the turkey gets burnt, it's thrown out before the husband gets home.
Otherwise, it's hell to pay. It does feel like that, though, doesn't it? Come on,
absolutely.
I went to Celebration years ago.
It does feel like that, absolutely.
It's very stuck in the 50s.
We made exactly the same jokes and the same comments when we were there, driving around, and it's so quiet there.
Everyone's so fake. But no one's having a bad day ever. No,
I mean, to be fair, we didn't talk to that many people, because sort of, when you're kind of, during the day, it's very, very quiet there. Very quiet. You don't see a lot of people.
Because the men are at work and the women are at the home looking after the children and cooking dinner. They're not allowed to leave. The men do the gardening at the weekends.
It's one of the rules of living in Celebration.
Yeah. But it does feel like a very odd place.
It does feel like an odd place, but it is a nice place. I don't know if living there feels like it might be a bit odd.
I think I'd go mental.
When you visit, it's
lovely.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Yeah. I think I'd go mental within a month.
I mean, on the plus side,
I'd start like purposely moving things out of place. Like someone's gnome on the front garden. Like in the middle of the night, I'd go out and move it into that back garden, just to throw them like subtle things.
Yeah,
but just to throw them off.
Yeah,
and they'd be like, "Wow, I tell you, there's Billy, there's a gnome thief in the neighborhood, and we've never had this in 55 years." And I'd just be like, "Whoa, that's a
wow, what did I move into?"
Oh my God, I didn't expect that to happen in the neighborhood. While Billy the gnome was fishing rod, he's been moved to the left overnight. You get the impression they're really stickler for those.
But then the wife is probably like, "Oh, Bill, you just keep moving things on your own accord."
Bill, come on, Bill. I'm cooking you a nice chicken dinner.
Come and sit down.
Yeah, but it's always chicken, isn't it, Karen? It's always chicken. Now, Bill, come on. You get the laugh track in the background.
What what do they call it? Canned laughter.
Yeah, the canned laughter.
Yeah.
and then that day carries on.
Yeah.
That's what Celebration's like.
Everything goes behind that, and then the door closes, and the street goes back to
which is lovely in its own way, because America, like Britain, is a complete and utter shambles. Everyone is fighting to live, and it's a complete mess. Like today, on a Friday night, I've come home, 4 or 5 pints in, desperately craving a kebab. You wouldn't see that in Celebration.
Oh no!
Let me tell you,
there's no kebab houses.
There's no kebab houses. They're having a calm, and collected, like maybe a nice sherry with dinner, and that's it. That's the drink for the week.
They've got a McDonald's, but it's on the outskirts.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because you wouldn't see that in the middle of
no,
Celebration.
Of course not.
No,
they have a nice sherry with dinner.
But they do have some very nice restaurants actually in Celebration.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Nothing but the best for the people living in the 50s. Sydney Salak says, I'm very disappointed in the fact that Disney does not put enough recycling cans in the parks. They should have a recycling spot next to every trash can. Pretty sure they do.
Yeah, majority
of them are.
So. I think I've had like a couple of times where I've had trouble finding one.
But the majority of them...
You could, generally, they'll be there.
Yeah. Or at least have signs saying not to put plastic bottles in the trash since it's recycling. Disney should be leaders in preventing plastic bottles winding up in the trash. Come on, Disney. Children and future generations are looking to you to show them a good example. You guys have so much power to change the world, so do it. Do they, though? I mean, I
don't know if they really do. Do they just put a bin out?
They put recycling bin out. That's all they can really do, isn't it?
Yeah.
They don't really have the power to change the world. It's
a theme park. One recycling bin at a time.
It's a theme park. Chudari Abdul Wahid says, personally, I didn't like it too much. A place full of crowd over-limit visitors where you hardly can walk around. Have to be wait in line more than 70 minutes to make your visit or money worthwhile. Worthable.
Worthable. I'm pretty sure that's a new word.
Sure, it's a word, yeah. In simple words, it's a way by the corporations to lure you to spend bunch of dollars over there for things which are being advertised to sell their tickets. But in reality, you can't watch those shows or take a ride in a single day, visit and pay hundreds of bucks. What is going on?
I mean, I would disagree because we both said that Animal Kingdom is like a half-day park. If you're going to go and watch all the shows, it is longer.
You can do it in a day, yeah.
But you can still do everything in a day.
Yeah.
I mean, you might have to be clever about what you do because obviously, we know that Flight of Passage is going to be busy. So we're not going to leave that until later in the day when everyone else
we get there early and do the fast pass.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's the thing, right? If people are there for the first time, they've never done this stuff.
Yeah.
Then maybe you go, okay, well, I kind of get it, but come on.
But this person's a local guide.
Well, yeah, you should know better, shouldn't you, really? Someone must take a legal action against them, or at least there should be a law to bound these corporations not to sell tickets over the limit or fill the place overcrowded, which actually deprive a customer's rights. I'm wondering if we have a law for the restaurants where you can't fill or sit people over the prescribed capacity, but wonder why they have no law for Disney places. Are you not agree with me?
They do.
They do, yeah. It's literally there. You can't... It's just ridiculous, isn't it?
It's brilliant, yeah. 2 people found that useful. 2 people.
2 idiots found that useful. Fabio Aurelio says it's a great name. It was hot and no ventilators during the wait times before playing attractions. What are you doing in the attractions if you're playing?
That's a bit creepy, isn't it?
I have a better experience in the Universal parks that have refills for soda and a lot of ventilators. They respect the visitants.
Visitants, wow.
The visitants.
Okay.
Also, you have to pay to get unlimited refills at Universal. It's not like they
it's not,
he have a Coke.
Yeah, it's not free. And I guess Universal, most of their queues are indoors, really, aren't they, for Universal? I'd say, most of them.
Yeah.
Whereas Disney's, I'd say, well, it's probably mixed, isn't it? It's probably half and half, maybe, that are
Yeah, I'd say probably
indoors.
Probably, yeah.
Obviously, half of like Flight of Passage's queue is indoors. Only half of it. Not a lot of Everest's is indoors. Just trying to think. Obviously, Bug's Life is. Dinosaur is indoors. Kilimanjaro Safaris is outdoors.
Kilimanjaro Safaris is like the Big Thunder Mountain of Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
In that you are sweating your balls off.
Yeah.
In that queue.
Yeah.
Flight of Passage is a bit of a shambles.
Yeah. I can't remember River Journey.
It's indoors, but not really, and there's not a lot of fans.
Right. Okay. Yeah, it's quite surprising with the newer rides
Why it's not all indoors?
Yeah, or why they don't have a lot better, like fans and stuff like that. It feels a bit weird that they haven't done that.
I think the perfect queue at Disney World is Pirates of the Caribbean. You're literally straight indoors, straight in the aircon.
Yeah,
there's a bit outside, like a tiny bit outside before you get in properly.
Yeah, but it's
still undercover.
It's well and truly undercovered, isn't it?
And then you get the benefit of aircon almost immediately.
Yeah, yeah,
brilliant.
And it's a relatively in terms of distance, it's relatively short.
Yeah, but you could still be queuing for like two hours.
Yeah,
but you're indoors.
Yeah.
So, Marv Pope says,
what name?
It's a great name. Wait 3 hours online for Pandora. Why is he waiting online?
That's a bit weird, isn't it?
For Pandora, rite of passage.
Pandora rite of passage.
And it's flight of passage.
Yeah.
Exhibit.
Brilliant.
Needed to use restroom just before moving to last stage of line. Was told no problem. FastPass would bring us back to our front position. However, outside Disney folk were not allowing anyone in due to extreme backup. There was no coordination between Disney employees. They wasted my whole afternoon. I gave them back the so-called FastPass when denied readmission as promised. P.S. Their ride had problems and they were not informing customers. It was a disaster. They need to work out kinks. Concept good, execution terrible. Stay away for now. Star Wars opening will probably have similar customer abuse problems. Customer abuse.
I mean, Flight of Passage has been open for 2 years. In fact, we this year, in fact, I think it was, we were queuing for Flight of Passage when it first opened. When the ride was just about to open for the day. I think they might have been having some problems because the queue was backing up quite a lot. It backed up all the way to Africa. Yeah,
to a different planet.
Yeah, and and I needed the loo, so I went to the loo, and the queue had moved on significantly, picked up speed or something because it must have opened the ride. But they didn't have a problem letting me through or anything like that. Even though the queue was backing up, it's just like, oh yeah, the rest of my party's already gone through, sort of thing. I think again it goes back to what we said last week. If you're nice to cast members and things like that.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I needed to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
I always play the diabetes card. I've got diabetes. Please let me back in. Please, mister. I need to do my insulin.
Gets you through all sorts of things.
Yeah.
My
party's in front. I've got diabetes.
You don't even start with my party's in front of you. You just say, I've got diabetes. And they're just like, oh, go.
Please, sir, go in. I'm so sorry. I've got diabetes and, help me. I heard this ride's good for my diabetes.
Is that the new one, is it?
Yeah. I read online that this is really good for my blood sugars. Can I please go on now?
Is that because it sprays the water in your face? You're just like, ah.
Yeah.
It's just like sugar water.
Sugar water.
Yeah.
Please, can you let me on now? Oh, certainly, sir. That's absolutely fine. Also, I do have a podcast, and I will rip the crap out of this ride if you don't let me on at the front.
That's the clincher, isn't it?
That's the clincher.
That's the clincher.
You mentioned you got a podcast. That's it. The front of the queue.
Yeah.
We should add that we never do that, and
it would not work.
It would not work. Even if this podcast got 50 million listeners, I would never use that to get front of a queue.
And I don't think it would ever work.
Well, 50 million is quite a big number. I think if you had 50 million listeners, they'd probably be inviting you to ride it first. But I certainly wouldn't be using it to go.
Yeah, I'm not sure they'd slap people out of the way for you.
Well, 50 million is a big number. That's all I'm saying. Tom Corliss.
I'm sorry. I don't think you heard me. 50 million.
Yeah, WGW's today. They must be doing that.
Well, slapped out of the way. I don't know. I was in this year when I was there. It was the 30th anniversary of Hollywood Studios.
Yes,
and I was in the queue for merchandise, and there were people tweeting from WDW News Today, and they were further back.
There you go.
That's because they were posting pictures, and I could see where they were in relation. I was trying to find it. I was trying to swap.
That's because Disney doesn't like them.
Because they had multiple people in the queue.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It's because Disney doesn't like them. all they're doing is talking crap about Disney all the time. We're reading out other people's opinions. We love Disney.
Yeah. It's great.
Disney is the best. We would love Disney press passes. Animal Kingdom is my favourite part. I can't even say it.
I mean, you say Epcot's your favourite park, so there you go. It's fine.
Joe Road is my favourite Imagineer. Disney is much better than you. Can't do it.
You couldn't even finish that.
I can't do it. We're honest. That's the thing. We're honest. Lupita G says, place is great, but staff is very rude and racist since checkpoint through ride line services.
Hang on. Where?
I don't know. I don't know what she's saying.
I was trying to find a bit of... I'm racist since checkpoint through... I
idea.
couldn't work out whether she's saying they were racist.
That doesn't say... No, she's not saying they're racist. Racist since checkpoint.
I don't know what that means.
Looks like people doesn't like their jobs. Disney's supposed to be a pleasant experience for the whole family, but with the attitude of the staff, looks like a nightmare. Very disappointed. I mean, she's literally said nothing in that review.
Yeah, I don't understand.
But
luckily, nobody's found it useful.
Well, thank Christ for that. We're going to read a couple more. Mark Hassman says, Disney, you're great. I love you. My family has visited half a dozen times in the past 30 years. I mean, that's not much, is it really? Come on. Do better than that.
6 times.
6 times in 30 years.
Every 5 years.
I've done 6 times in the last.
It's probably more than
5
most.
years.
It's more than most, but
it's not more than me, is it?
Well, no, but you're not most, Ryan.
Are you telling me that I am God?
No, I'm just saying you're extra special. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Remember what podcast you're on. You do so well, but I have to call you out. Your child swap system is terrible, hence the 1 star here.
Did they get a bad child?
Bad child.
They swapped one out.
They swapped one out
and
and
they got a rubbish one.
Yeah.
I hate it when that happens.
It's terrible, isn't it? I got some annoying American ones.
You don't want one of those,
one of the corn dog, and I'm like, I'm not giving you a corn dog.
Was it fat as well?
Yeah, it was fat. I want a corn dog. I'm not giving you a corn dog. I don't even know where you've come from. I want a corn dog. It's like, I'm not giving you a corn dog. Also, I don't even know what that is. I want a corn dog. Get out. I've not even agreed to this swap. Why are you here? I've not even got a child to swap.
Yeah.
I want a Main Street ice cream.
They were just giving that one away. So it was that annoying.
I want a churro. You can't get a churro. We're at Flame Tree Barbecue. I want a churro. Get out.
It just reminds me of that character from the Jimmy Fallon show.
Oh, the
want a basket of puppies.
the American, the like basic American white girl.
Yeah.
I want a PSL. It is enough to sour much of the experience. Here is how it worked for us.
That was a weird sort of change.
It was. The family waits in standby to the child's top point. Then the party splits. One half finishes the standby and rides the ride while the other half waits. When the first half is done, the remaining party then has to wait in standby line. That doubles all attraction times. That is a horrible experience for kids. That is pretty bad.
Is that how it works?
I don't think that's how it works.
It's
not how it's supposed to work.
No, I don't.
You're supposed to wait, do the ride, swap, so you only have to wait once.
Yeah, because you just get on straight away, don't you?
Yeah.
But I don't recall seeing it that much in Disney. I've seen it many times in Universal.
They make a big deal out of it.
Yeah. And I've seen people waiting in the swap, and I've seen people swapping over and things like that.
Yeah.
I haven't noticed it that much in Disney.
I think that's because most rides in Disney you can do as a family.
Right. Okay.
Well, certainly a lot more of them.
Right. So you reckon it's less common the child swap? The child swap,
yeah. I have to say.
I was going to say, because generally the rides in Disney are less intense, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's fewer big coasters and things like that.
Yeah. I have to say, Universal beats you on this, hands down. Child swap happens just before the ride. The Weil family waits in line, and then at the front, just before the ride, the parent pops out for the duration of the ride, waiting in a small room, and then hops back in, and immediately rides after the other family members. There is no family penalty here, so much better. Please address this. It's too late for my family, but fix it for the others. It's too late for me.
Save yourselves.
Save yourselves.
I mean, I can't comment on that.
I've never done it. So
I've never done it.
know.
So if people,
that's bad. If that is the case,
if anyone listening has the experience of that, let us know.
Yeah.
Because that is bad.
That is bad if that's the case.
Yeah, because as I say, I've seen it in Universal and it seems to work quite well in Universal, but I haven't noticed it in Disney.
Yeah.
Maybe I never noticed it because it's always at the front. And you don't see it when you're actually in the ride.
Let's make this the last one. Sarah Barker says, very disappointed in our trip here. It is not a kid-friendly place. We stood in line for 20 minutes for girls to see Goofy, then was told he was leaving. Our girls went to screaming.
That seems bad if that happened, because...
They usually stop people from entering the line.
Yeah.
Like, then they'll swap out the Goofy, obviously.
Yeah,
but
I don't know what you mean.
I mean, he'll take a quick coffee break.
Oh, okay.
But they won't stop. They won't let people enter the line who aren't going to see the character.
Yeah.
That seems very weird to me. That's never happened.
It does seem odd, yeah.
Kids do not understand he had to call off. Oh, yeah, so they swapped him over.
Yeah.
And they couldn't be asked to wait.
Oh, I see.
Y'all should be not... I mean, I've got a real problem with that word. I'll be honest. There's a lot of people using it. It's not a word. Y'all.
Well, I mean...
You all.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the same as saying any abbreviated word is not a word.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying y'all I've got a problem with.
Y'all? What about your?
As in you are?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's discriminative against y'all.
Against what? Against yeah, it is.
It's being wordist, Ryan.
I'm fine with that. I'll accept it.
Okay, that's good.
Y'all should be allowing only so many in line and then close it till he comes back. Went to ride the roller coaster in Dinoland and we have twin girls, same height, same weight. Come on. Just because they're twins doesn't mean they're exactly the same height and weight, does it?
They wear the same as well.
The girl said one could ride, the other wasn't tall enough. And of course we had a screaming fit. Twins do everything together. You should be training your staff to be a little more understanding. I will not ever go back. I mean... Twins don't grow exactly the same rate.
Yeah, I mean, if genuinely the one was slightly different height, they're not going to say, oh, because they're twins... We've got to let them on.
Right, exactly.
If one goes on, the other one has to go on.
Exactly.
No, if one is slightly shorter than the other...
I'm sorry, that's the rules.
Yeah.
That's legally... Yeah, exactly.
They don't say... Do they say they're identical twins, or do they just say they're twins?
They just say twins, yeah.
Yeah, because, like, if they're not identical twins, they can be very different.
But even identical twins grow at different rates.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And on that note, we are going to end it on Disney's Animal Kingdom Poor Reviews Part 2. Thank you very much for listening. Do go find us on our website, themeparktrader.com. Visit us on all the socials where you can currently catch up on all of my 3-week honeymoon trip. Just search for Theme Park Trader on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, etc. And leave us 5 stars on the iTunes podcast app. We will be back next week for the first episode of me back in the UK.
Yeah, I assume it will be a trip report.
It will be a trip report. So, yeah, stay tuned for probably quite a long episode, at least an hour rather than this 35-minute episode. And, hear about my trip. So, thanks very much for listening, and we will see you again next week.
Ah, there you are. And just in time. There's a little matter I forgot to mention. Beware of hitchhiking ghosts. They have selected you to fill our quota. And they'll haunt you until you return.